Yo, what's up guys, my name is Top5Dude. Today we'll be taking a look at the top 5 worst Christmas moments caught on video. Before we start, let me know down below if something crazy ever happened to you on Christmas. You can also go ahead and leave a comment down below including the hashtag Christmas, and you might win one of the 3 shoutouts at the end of my next video. If you could turn on my channel notifications by clicking on the bell icon, that would also be highly appreciated. And with that said, let's jump right on into the list. Starting today's list off, we have 2 brothers who refuse to open their Christmas presents because their puppy went missing on Christmas Eve. Now, they think someone stole the dog, and I personally wouldn't be surprised at all if someone actually did steal the dog. Someone probably thought, hey, that's a nice Christmas present for my kids, so let's take him home. After this happened, these kids were absolutely heartbroken, so they did not want to open any Christmas presents until he returned back home.
2 young boys are refusing to celebrate Christmas until their 3-month-old puppy Jackson comes home.
I want you home to have a family Christmas.
Bryson and Blake have vowed not to open any of their Christmas presents until their dog is brought back to them.
He's our family member, and we need all of our family members to open our presents.
The California family believes the French Bulldog puppy was stolen on Christmas Eve. The boys were playing outside with Jackson, but when they ran inside, he disappeared. Their dad, William, is impressed with his sons.
That shows that they're thinking beyond themselves, and it's not just a selfish time, Christmas, but it's supposed to be a together time.
We hope they get their puppy back soon so they can celebrate Christmas as a family.
Moving on, we have a family who was shopping for Christmas presents, but when they wanted to pay for everything, they noticed their money was gone. Someone apparently had stolen their Christmas money that they had saved up for. Now, this is probably the most disrespectful thing you can do in my opinion. You're basically stealing money that's supposed to be for children.
Little girl Esperanza.
Espy, as she's called, left her list for Christmas along with her brothers. Dad, Ricardo Gutierrez, wanted to make sure he delivered.
She said she wanted a Wubble Bubble Ball, Shopkins, a smartwatch, American doll that looks like me.
Ricardo and a few family members set out to the Belle Isle Walmart to make sure that wish list came true. Unknown to them, a Grinch was casing them.
With stockings, you know, for the kids.
In his wife's purse, the money to pay for all that, roughly $800. But when they turned their attention elsewhere, an unknown person snatched the cash-filled wallet. Their son later telling them what he saw.
When we got home, he said, Mom, I saw, somebody go in your purse and walk away with it.
Also taken, IDs and the children's social security cards. As for the carts full of toys, they had to be emptied. Ricardo says the toughest part, having to explain to his kids what happened.
And the little guy, we had one present inside the basket for him already, and he was like, he was excited because he was like, do I get to play this when I get home? And say, no, this is for Christmas. And then he was like, where's my truck when we got home? And we're like, we had to put it back, you know what I mean? So it's a horrible thing.
Next up, we have a family who got into a fight. Now, I'm not sure why they were fighting with each other, but all I know is they probably did not have such a good Christmas. No one would want to see his or her family fight during the Christmas days, obviously. It's supposed to be a fun time together instead of fighting with each other.
She doesn't need anyone.
Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
You don't get up and out of this room. You can't sit and you can't sit here nicely.
Where's the man? Where's that
You
man?
need to be talked to like a child, apparently. Because you can't sit in here nicely. You have to talk down on your children, which is not
Everybody in this room
You should be
despises
ashamed of yourself.
And then-
That's enough.
That's it.
You just need to sit here quiet or go in the other room.
Hey, Pam, Charles is wanting to take you home. Come on, you gotta pick that girl up. She's waiting up the street. Come on. Now. Come on. I will leave. Come on, I'll wait. Screw all of y'all.
Yeah,
Well, come
good,
on,
good.
come
That's, That's exactly right.
Come on. Pam. You wanna go? You wanna go?
I wanna
go?
Pam.
Pam, you wanna go?
No,
No.
Stop.
Take a fucking
Stop.
Stop now. Stop.
Aaron!
I just don't.
Moving on, we have a man who was attacked by his own cat while opening a Christmas present. He literally needed stitches after his cat was done with him. Now, he stated himself that it was a really nice cat and they did not expect him to ever do this. Maybe his cat was just jealous because he didn't get a PlayStation like him or something.
This guy is just so excited opening up his Christmas gift. Just look what the cat did to his owner. Andrew Woodard suffered serious scratches and cuts that required stitches.
One moment I'm sitting up, opening up a Christmas present, being overly excited, and the next minute, I'm laying on the floor, hurting.
Now, some are calling Magneto the cat the world's biggest jerk. And here's the culprit, now in the temporary care of a cat sitter. Andrew and his wife Kimberly say their cat is getting a bad rap.
He's not a jerk. He is so nice. What happened was completely out of character for him.
On the number 1 spot today, we have a little girl who got murdered on Christmas Eve. This also happened to be this little girl's favorite time of the year. Now, she was performing at a local mall just 3 days before it actually happened. This must honestly be one of the messed up things ever. Her family will never be able to celebrate Christmas like a normal family would.
It's the haunting last video of little JonBenet Ramsey singing Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. The date is December 22nd, 1996, just 3 days before she was brutally murdered. She's performing at a local mall where she plays a toy saxophone and gets a warm round of applause from the shoppers. Tragically, JonBenet would be murdered at Christmas, her happiest time of the year. Christmas was magical in the Ramsey home. Here's a beaming JonBenet with her brother Burke. The family made this elaborate video in 1994.
This is JonBenet. She's 4.
Patsy Ramsey speaks to friends and family while JonBenet plays with 2 stuffed animals.
We'd like to welcome you to our home.
Patsy then gives a tour of the house, showing off the lavish decorations with different Christmas trees in every room. And here's JonBenet's bedroom, done all in pink with her very own Christmas tree. This is her stunning playroom.
The original built-in cabinet contains JonBenet's collection of Maude Humphrey figurines.
The playroom's Christmas tree is right out of a storybook,
complete with a collection of whimsical ornaments collected from all around the world.
JonBenet's big brother Burke and their father John recently spoke about that tragic Christmas on Dr. Phil.
Do you remember what you did that morning?
I remember peeking down, and I remember seeing like an electric train and a bike, and I was super excited.
Was JonBenet with you?
Yeah.
Did she peek too?
Yeah, I think so. I think she got a big dollhouse. We both got bikes.
JonBenet got a doll for Christmas, right?
Patsy had sent the doll company a picture of JonBenet, and they made a doll that supposedly looked like her. Patsy saw the doll lying in a box. She said it looked like JonBenet was in a coffin.
Sometime after JonBenet was put to bed on Christmas night, the Christmas magic turned into a family nightmare. John Ramsey discovered JonBenet's lifeless body in a basement storeroom. He carried her up and placed her in front of the living room Christmas tree, the one seen in this crime scene photograph. 20 years later, we are still looking for answers. Who killed JonBenet?
These are all the videos for today, guys. Let me know down below which one you thought was the craziest one out of this list. As always, I'll be giving 3 shoutouts. First shoutout goes to Patricia Moore. The second shoutout will go to Evan Sandy. And the last shoutout goes to Samuel Springer. Go check out their channels if you have some free time. If you do, then don't forget to comment something on one of their videos saying something like Top 5 Dude send you. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If so, then you know what to do. Smash that like button like always. You can now also go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter. I will leave links to those down below in the description. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.